there's something called the Pact of Omar. The Pact of Omar was, it's named after the Caliph, the righteous Caliph. And when he signed a treaty with a group of Christians, and it later became the blueprint of how Muslims treat non-Muslims underneath their authority. And in this pact, very clear cut, what does it say? You shall not build churches anymore, and you shall not, we don't want to hear your celebrations too loud. What's happening today in Egypt, it's pulling teeth to try to get a permit to build a church. And you'll have one church for a few thousand people, whereas, of course, there's dozens or thousands of mosques around. So you can see people, and then they'll articulate and tell you, no, this is because of blah, blah, blah. No, it's because of this. It comes down to this. This is part of the blueprint, part of the mentality. And that's just one thing. It also says Christians, when Muslims want to sit in their chair, they're to get up. What does that remind you of? Segregation here in America a few decades ago. And now, what frustrates me all the time is when you see this great continuity, okay, there's no wavering in this. It's written down in their doctrines. It's proven unequivocally in their history. And then you see it and you read it. And then you read what's happening today, and it's happening the same exact way, the same pattern. And so to me, it's frustrating that this is something that we're still talking about. We're trying to, recently, I testified before Congress with Cynthia. And I was a little frustrated, and I made a kind of a flippant remark that in a different age, we would not have to have a hearing about this. Because this is all common sense, that other people, that children used to know decades ago or centuries ago. It was just, we understand this. There's nothing weird about it. But there seems to be such a great disconnect due to all these factors, whether it's political correctness or these utopian ideals that govern our way of thinking as opposed to reality, which may be ugly. And of course, the ultimate and the most exacerbating issue is that the articulators and the holders of Western knowledge, the media and the academia, have done all they can to undermine this reality, and they have done it, and very successfully. And this is why what was once common knowledge, what we all knew, what we all understood, what was being taught is now just all gone. And we're starting anew, built on a paradigm that's built on ideals and utopian ideals, not in reality. And this, and aside from the media, it goes into the administration. The Obama administration has recently actually made a move where security analysts, intelligence analysts, and all these people can't even use, forget about the word Islam, they can't even use qualifiers like radical Islamist extremism. You can't have that. So again, a big vacuum of knowledge. And therefore, Al-Qaeda, what are they? They're just murderers, as the Assistant Defense Secretary Stockton recently said in an absurd testimony. They kept asking him, well, is Al-Qaeda acting out extremist, Islamist ideologies? He wouldn't even admit that. And the question wasn't, are they being Islamic? The question was, are they taking one of the most perverted strains, so let's allow that, of Islam and actualizing it? And still, he couldn't come to say that. So this and this is the man who's defending America. And the documents that are being used and written, the word Islam or any of the words that are associated with have been expunged. So now there's, again, it's all happening in a vacuum. The Fort Hood killer who went and killed people screaming Allah Akbar and called himself a soldier of Allah, that's workplace violence, in case you didn't know. And that's how it's been understood. So this is it. We have on the one hand so much evidence, overwhelming, doctrinal, historical, nonstop evidence, current affairs on the one hand, and then we have, for lack of a better word, or to be very blunt, stupidity on the other hand. And this stupidity, of course, just blinds the truth and the reality. Anyway, so this was just my idea. I just wanted to, I hope this discussing a bit of context and continuity has been helpful to help, provide knowledge, to give you a background to what you're hearing, that it's not new. Thank you.